I want to tell you all a story about a Harper Valley widowed wife who had a teenage daughter that attended Harper Valley Junior High. Well, her daughter came home one afternoon and didn't even stop to play. She said, "Ma, I got a note here from the Harper Valley PTA. Well, the note says, Mrs. Johnson, you're wearing your dress is way too high. And it's been reported that you've been a-drinking and a-running around with men and going wild. And we don't believe you ought to be a-bringing up your little girl this way." And it was signed by the secretary, Harper Valley PTA. Well, it happened that the PTA was going to meet that very afternoon. And were they surprised when Mrs. Johnson wore her miniskirt into the room? And as she walked up to the blackboard, I can still recall the words she had to say. She said, "I'd like to address this meeting of the Harper Valley PTA. Now there's Bobby Taylor sitting there, and 7 times he's asked me for a date. And Mrs. Taylor sure seems to use a lot of ice whenever he's away. And Mr. Baker, can you tell us why your secretary had to leave this town? And shouldn't Widow Jones be told to keep her window shades all pulled completely down? Now Mr. Harper couldn't be here 'cause he stayed too long at Kelly's bar again. And if you smell Shirley Thompson's breath, you'll find she's had a little niff of gin. And then you have the nerve to tell me, as a mother, you think that I ain't fit. Well, this is just a little Peyton place, and you're all Harper Valley hypocrites. Now, I wouldn't put you on because it really did. It happened just this way. That day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA. That day my mama socked it to 'em at the Harper Valley PTA.